Mike, I know your specialty is dealing with people from 50 to 70 years of age. What is it that you hope to accomplish and help people accomplish with their financial goals?
That's a good question, Tim. If I was to sum it up into one succinct statement, it's that we kind of form as a quarterback for their overall tax, estate, and financial planning goals. Many people that come to us, they have already had some type of tax, estate, or financial planning relationship with someone somewhere else. What we try to do for them is to provide all of that under one roof, where they're the sole focus, but through strategic partnerships with estate planners and tax planners, we can address their tax, estate, and financial planning needs right here, all under one roof. And I think if I really boil it down, that's what we do for our clients.
But Mike, a lot of people could say that. What makes you unique? What should someone choose you over another financial analyst?
That's a good question. It's a very good question, because that alone would not set us apart. It's a good business model. Others are doing it. But I really think it's the following, and it might be the intangibles. One is just simply work ethic. Both Megan and I were raised in Kentucky to families that had a strong work ethic, and I believe that they instilled that in us. I've always felt that for our clients to achieve success, we would have to work hard for that. And I've always felt that 70% of success for anyone is just showing up. You have to be there. You have to do the work for someone, and also let them know that you're doing the work. 20% is just being creative. It's being creative on how to serve clients' needs, how to educate them, re-educate, and stay with them throughout the process. But really the last 10% is what I think we're good at. And I call it it's the dogfight in the free enterprise system. Other people can do what we do. I think we're a little more creative at it than others. But we're willing to fight to earn someone's business. But once we've earned their business and their trust, we're going to work equally hard to maintain it. And just a brief story to set the stage. I grew up in a family where my dad managed motels, hotels, resorts, etc. And I've been anything from a busboy to a dishwasher to a night auditor, a bartender, maid, lifeguard. But I'll never forget the time I came home one summer and my father said, there's a problem down at the marina, will you go with me? So I went down there, and when we got down there, there was a man with his family in his boat. He clearly had been drinking, and he really gave it to my father in an unkind fashion. And I thought surely that my father would do something to him. But instead, he looked at the man, he said, how can I satisfy you to meet your level of expectations? I did not expect him to say that. What the man wanted was for my dad to pull his boat, pump out what he thought was the bad gas that he had received at the marina. And he said, and while they're doing that, have your dock people fill up my cooler with a case of beer and pour some ice on it. He did it. An hour later, the man was very satisfied. He and his family went off on their way. And on the ride home, I said, well, why did you do that? He says, Michael, that man has been coming to our marina for 10 years. Doesn't really matter how it happened, but we ruined about 3 hours of his day. I want him to keep coming back for the next 10 years. We needed to meet his level of expectations. I think that's what makes us different. We need to meet our clients' needs based on their level of expectations, not the industry's or not even ours, their level of expectations.